Well, good morning, friends. We've got a stunning morning here in Christchurch as the sun comes up, and we're heading west out of Christchurch this morning through Arthur's Pass, and we're going to spend 4 days in around Hokitika, Westport and Arthur's Pass areas.
3 degrees. Just coming into Arthur's Pass, so this is the third pass that we've been over this year into the South Island. So we're heading towards over to the west coast and heading to Hokitika. Beautiful drive up, a bit cool, it's only 2 degrees Celsius and looking like a little bit of cloud on the hills, so we might have a wet day on the coast, but we'll see that fairly shortly once we go across the pass.
Hi again from beautiful Hokitika. When we were here last time, had a bit of camera trouble. Camera didn't go so good, but today we've got another stunning day. Sea's a little bit more rugged than it was last time we were here, but still absolutely beautiful. So we're down here, Sean's working today, and I'm just around seeing the sights. And we're going to have a look at a bit more of the west coast over the weekend. I'm going to take you on a trip around Hokitika and show you a bit more of the town. In the mid-1860s, the gold miners from Ballarat and Bendigo in Australia, when the gold ran out there, they sailed across the Tasman Sea to find their fortunes on the west coast gold rush. Fortunately, many ships were lost as they came into Hokitika, either grounded, beached, collided with each other. 32 ships were lost in total, 21 of them 1865 alone. In 1866 they were averaging 1 shipwreck every 10 days. This is a view of Hokitika from Seaview, up on the hill. Seaview was the site of the old hospital, built in the gold rush times, and also the site of the mental health institution. It's also a beautiful little cemetery up here. This is the Hokitika Lighthouse. It's made of kauri and was built in 1879. It's one of 14 in New Zealand designed by John Blackett. Okay, Sean's hard at work, so I'm just heading south now out of Hokitika, across the Hokitika River. I'm off to Lake Mahinapua. We visited the lake earlier in the year on our trip down the west coast, and I thought it'd be great to go out there again and have a look around and see what walks are nearby. Swimmers Beach sounds great. I might be able to combine the two walks. Beautiful strolling through the bush here, and I've got a couple of friendly fantails along for the walk. This is the end of the Swimmers Beach walk. It's about a 10-minute walk from the car park. Nice and easy. A few stairs at the end, but nothing much. Well worth the effort. We're here at the beautiful Hokitika Gorge. Looks like last year they've done a whole lot more walkway and another swing bridge, and we're just on the track around the gorge. It's a gorgeous afternoon and lots of fantails and bird life around. There's also lots of bugs, so make sure you bring your bug spray. Wow, the turquoise colour of the water is amazing. The colour of the water is due to ground down mineral rich schist rock and sandstone, which is so fine that instead of settling at the bottom of the river, it remains suspended in the water as it flows down from the Southern Alps. Coming at you.
You stay still for a second.
These little jokers are called fantails, or pi waka waka. They're trying to eat the bugs that we've disturbed, and they're even landing on us to pick them off our clothes. You often find them following you through the forest while walking, again after the bugs that move about. They don't stay still for long, so I've slowed down the video and you can get a good look at them. They're common all over New Zealand, and we've even got a couple of resident ones at home who delight in antagonising our cat while it's trying to sleep in the sun. Welcome to the stunning Lake Kaniere, just inland from Hokitika. Today we've got here from the Hokitika Gorge end, the southern end of the lake. We've come up the back road around the lake and it's been an absolutely beautiful drive. It's a gravel road but doable for two-wheel drive vehicles if it hasn't been raining. So we're going to have a look around here. It's a beautiful evening. We're going to take some photos. Then we'll head back into Hokitika and try and find somewhere to stay for the night. This is the cove. Not very big, but if you were wanting to swim in the summertime, it would be beautiful. Well, good morning from Greymouth. Very windy Greymouth. We couldn't find anywhere to stay in Hokitika last night because today's the West Coast Wilderness Trail race, which ends in Hokitika. So we had to come over to Greymouth and stay the night here. This is the mouth of the Grey River in the bar, which is notorious for shipwrecks and still poses quite a danger to today's modern fishing fleets heading out to sea. If you search YouTube for Greymouth River Bar, you'll probably find some spectacular videos of fishing vessels trying to cross the bar. The Southern Alps are out there somewhere, but it's a bit hazy today. The wind is howling today and it's really kicking up some spectacular waves. So I was just standing here taking some photos and then this guy appeared, gave me a wave and leapt in. Joined a little while later by a couple of other nutters, but they provided a bit of entertainment for a while. About a 10 to 15 minute drive out of Greymouth on Highway 6, you can find the trailhead to Coal Creek Falls. The trail runs downhill through the forest, and there were several different sorts of fungi which are interesting to look at along the way. Great if you're a photographer. It's a great walk, not too strenuous, and the falls are definitely worth the effort. Probably a nice swimming spot in the summer too. This is the site of the Brunner coal mine. It's New Zealand's most productive 19th century coal mine, and coal was mined here from 1864 through to the 1960s. Unfortunately, it's also the site of the country's worst mining disaster. The Brunner mine industrial site pays homage to the pioneers of the coal mining, coke and fire brick industries who built homes and established communities right here on the edge of the Grey River. When European explorer Thomas Brunner, guided by Potini Ngaitahu, Maori and Waka, spotted the thick black seam on the far edge of the Grey River in 1848, little did he know that Brunner would become one of New Zealand's most significant coal mines. The high-grade bituminous coal from the Grey Valley mines had a reputation as an excellent coking coal. Fine coal slack, product from the coal screening process, was at times tipped into the Grey River as waste. The development of a coke industry saw much of that waste turned into a saleable item. It was mainly used in the 1868 for local foundries servicing the West Coast goldfields. And in the mid-1870s, quite significant coke shipments were exported to Melbourne for use in ironworks and foundries. Memorial here pays homage to all our miners lost over the years, including our most recent with Pike River in 2010. There's wetters in here, all hell's gonna break loose.
Oh, it is too.
What? Five people. We weigh about 5 people. So we're at the Nelson Creek Recreation Reserve, about 30 minutes drive out of Greymouth on Highway 7. We're about 15 minutes on from where we were at Brunner. There's a camping area here with basic facilities. There's a general store and a pub a short walk away. Sure we might finally find gold. Nelson Creek is an old gold mining area and there's lots of opportunities to explore. Just hold on to your kids though, because there's lots of mines and water races dotted throughout the forest. They're of a rugged track, so if you're doing this one, just make sure you've got some sturdy footwear. I wouldn't recommend it in the rain.
Water races. Right on the edge of the track. Nice slippery roots on both sides. Same on that side. Oh, there's got a tree growing out of it at least. Do an Indiana Jones and grab the tree on the way down. There's mine shafts all the way through here. There's, everywhere you look there's another big hole in the ground, so like Nicholas says, be careful if you do come through, have two of your shoes and just don't go off the track too far because I think you'll fall down a big hole. Very elegant. Track's not that well formed, and you've got to be a little bit skinnier than myself to get through there. Nicola can film me coming through now, so.
We're on the Coles Dam track now. Quite a bit easier than the other track. Get a well formed path. Some of the old gold mining equipment.
Bucket dredge and a sluice plant.
Must still be a fair bit of gold up in those hills. This is Lake Brunner. We stopped here for lunch on our way back to Arthur's Pass. We're coming back through Arthur's Pass now, just before you get to the village. This is the Otira Viaduct, opened in 1999. Used to have to go around the hill with waterfalls and the odd rock falling on your car. It's definitely a lot more safer now. This is the old road, now comes up to the lookout. This is what 20 years of growth does. We're walking up what used to be the old Hokitika Gorge road. You go up over that ridge there, and you're right down on the other side. Good morning from Arthur's Pass village. We arrived here about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon and started raining about that time, and it's really not stopped all night. You can hear the roar of the waterfalls coming down the hills. We're hoping to get some tramps in this morning, but the rainstorms keep coming across. We'll have to see how we go. We're going to make our way back into Christchurch this afternoon. We've got a flight to catch back to Auckland. So the rain's eased a bit, and we thought we'd go for a stroll through the village, but that's turned into a clamber along the riverbank and crossing a creek one of the many waterfalls is flowing into. And we're wet now, so we may as well keep going.
So this morning we're climbing up to the Devils Punchbowl, 240 stairs like this, so hauling my fat ass up there is a bit of a struggle. Done probably 20 stairs, I'm already puffed, so a few more to go. We'll see you when we get to the top.
Where we're going.
So we made it up to the top. This is the Devils Punchbowl. Massive waterfall, fairly damp up here, but it's a long way up. Don't just get discouraged coming up. It's really well worth the walk, but yeah, with the rain it's absolutely pumping, so well worth the walk if you've got a little bit of rain, or even if it's a nice fine day, it'd be a really nice walk up here. Lots of stairs, but easily doable. What goes up must come down, so coming down those stairs now, and just about back to the bridges to go back across the river. Yeah, like I say, well worth the climb. Coming down is probably just as hard as going up, but yeah, really neat, well worth walk, worthwhile.
It rained all morning, so unfortunately we couldn't do some of the other walks we were planning, like this one at Castle Hill, where you can run around through the giant rocks. We didn't have enough clothes with us to keep getting wet and changing. So we've come right through Christchurch and out to New Brighton Pier on the east coast. We're going to have a stroll and a look around before heading to the airport. Well guys, we're at Christchurch Airport and this ends our latest episode, the West Coast, and we got right over to the East Coast today. Had a great time this weekend and hopefully we've showed you some of the sights of Hokitika and Greymouth and the Arthur's Pass. We need to go on board our plane now, so we'll catch you in the next episode. Please remember to hit the like button and consider subscribing, and we'll be back for some more adventures soon. Bye for now, friends.